Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name is Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you, and it is Friday the 13th. The second Friday the 13th of 2026. And actually the second of three. So there won't be another year with three Friday the 13ths for quite some time, so let's take advantage of this since we really were kind of like lukewarm on the first one this year and try to get a little bit better of a appreciation towards not only the game, the franchise, but the date. And everybody that thinks that it's unlucky, they can go on with their unlucky day, and we can have some fun, have some play on Friday the 13th. And along the way, we're going to see what we can do for the six counselors as far as improving their personal best times. I lost the whiteboard again, so we have a new one started. So this session, we'll go ahead and run individual times on every single counselor. We'll also be trying to push our personal best any percent time, and we may get a couple Pamela power-ups runs along the way. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of April this year, which is a crazy goal, I know, but I know we can do it. We were so close to getting to 3,800 last night, so let's see if we can push over past 3,800 in this session. I know that we can. You guys are amazing. It's an amazing community. And like it says in the description, I am currently 57th in the any percent category on this game for speedrunning. And I'm also third in the Pamela Power-Ups category as well. I'm going to be just having some fun, so I'm not trying to stress you guys out with a million resets and it being like that. So we'll, try to kind of cut it up between, pushing to see if we can get past that 57th place and also, again, pushing all the individual counselors and having some fun with it. So I appreciate everybody that's been hanging out. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification so you know when we do more stuff like this. It's really important to get traction on YouTube. Then, yeah, I really know that me and Braden are going to make it, and you guys are helping it as we're paving the path, and you guys are helping along the way. So if you're new to the channel, there's over 2,100 videos for you to check out in the under 4 years that we've been on YouTube, and we've amassed 1.85 million views across that content because we work really hard, and you guys are, finding us, and it's starting to get some traction. So we're really appreciative of all the help that you can do. The free things, one more time: like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, let everybody get the word out. That's all free things that you can do. But if you do feel super generous, please feel free to super sticker, super chat, or give memberships out, because we do have memberships, and those things will help grow the channel exponentially. If you if you have gifting turned on, then you are in a situation where you can receive memberships if somebody decides to give them. So with that being said, I'm going to get a couple things in order and we will get the runs started. It's going to be a pretty lengthy session today, so hopefully you guys are strapped in, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. And yes, EFJ, if this scares me, you're going to get it. Well, I guess I'm going to get it. Be starting in just a few minutes. Thank you very much, guys. Stick around. Well, the chief wants to stay outside during this blustery day, so I guess we will just let him. I don't know what else to do. Alright. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Let's get going. Okay. Just go. See what we can do. Are we really gonna start off here? Sure. Why would I do that? I didn't need that. What's up, guys? You've played too much of this game when you can just know exactly that he's gonna be there. It's like, there he was. I haven't played in like 4 months. Oh. Roll your little heart out, George. Don't take one of my medicines. Them are my medicines. Lost him. No, I was close. I was close. I was pretty close. Ten hits, I think. George is like, you know, I really felt like I've done my best today, so if some other counselor gets it, what are you gonna do? I mean, I gotta find some chocolate bars. I'm really famished. The mess hall is not serving anything because the cook is dead. We've eaten almost all of the rations. We gotta leave stuff for the kids. He's not even paying attention to see who's getting it right now. Oop. Trust me, if you don't make it, you sink like a stone. Could let that counselor defend himself. Nope, it's George only run. They can't defend themselves. Not allowed to defend themselves, no. And somebody else ate the big one. Who knows who it was? George doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to take responsibility for this. Excuse me. Nope. Wrong side of the lake. That's not good. You're gonna have to go find the lake. No one do that. I mean, we can. Oh, never mind. He's going to the kids now if he doesn't hit a cabin. Which he's gonna go to the kids now because he hasn't hit a cabin. Nope, never mind. Wow, he caught up. Beat him in the face with the... If this scares him, I'm going to get you. Oh man, both the guys are gone. Both the guys are gone. Oh, he's on the lake. Sorry, George and Paul, you're out of the band. Or Paul and Mark, you're out of the band. It's just me and the gals. This is the worst. Day 3, cabin fight. If I just want to tank it, I'm going to tank it. I'm going to just tank it. We'll just tank. Oh god. Oh god. I got Z-bagged. Uh-oh. Usually I just go in and out of here. And then I just still go back this way, but it's usually too slow. So I don't think... Okay. Yeah, okay. We're right. We're right. Zombie back scratchies. Laura. So we gotta go to Debbie. Then we go back to George. And then we go... And there you go. There you go! George puts in a 9:36 and is the first person to get a win today for Friday the 13th. So we'll put his current personal best at 9:36. So that's the first. First of many. EFJ says, this scares me, I'm going to get it. If this scares me, I'm going to get you. I have never seen a Friday the 13th movie in my life. Well, there's no better day than today. I'm sure basic cable, if you still have that, will be showing at least many in a very censored, muted versions. They're very campy in the beginning. Well, at least you're not evil laughing. Heck no, I won't do that to you. I don't like scary movies for the most part. It's got to be campy or more psychological with a lot of more or less, you know, I got to be able to tell it's fake. The hyper-realistic stuff is just not for me. I just am too much of an empath, and I have the ability to, you know, transmute that into sympathy pain when I watch stuff. Plus, I've done wrestling at the independent level, like WWE style, and, you know, if I want to, you know, get my masochistic stuff on, I'll do that. So, you know, I'm not trying to, it's not that I'm not, you know, not that I'm not into violence and all that other stuff, but not to the level of that. No, thank you, I'm a chicken. It's okay. You're allowed to do what you want to do. You get to do you. Do you, boo? Murder mysteries, that's fine, but blood and gore, yeah, no, not for me either. But see, that's the thing, like, the first couple, and that's the first couple Friday the 13th movies that this is based on are not super gory. It's more psychological, which is, again, you know, that's me defending it, and I know people that are on both sides of it, so. But that's our first dub, get that first dub in, and now we're gonna go on, we're gonna move on. Ooh, Mark's a good one. Mark's a fun one. Mark's a fan fave. Yeah. Meow. Right? Meow? Right? Meow? You didn't say meow, did you?
Booyah, you. Oh yeah, I hunt the shit out of you mother truckers. I'm lucky you're not in here. Oh, you ready for that? Ah. Only because I don't know where he is. Kids, eh? Kick it into high gear, Mark. Catch him on this path. Catch him on this path. Let's get the hell out of here. Well, you jerko, at least we got a couple of vitamins along the way. Probably shouldn't have jumped like that. That could have not been a key. You really gonna skip everybody in here?
Hey Charlie, how you doing?
I guess he's skipping everybody in the cave loop, no? He took his... Oh. Okay. Pivot. Pivot, Mark, or you're gonna die. Good pivot, Mark. You bastard.
Woo! Still got it in, baby.
Pitchfork win with the win streak continues. Pitchfork win with Mark
At 8:27.
Alright.
Yeah, this might not be the one for you, EFJ, if you get scared easily, because this is a jump scareable thing. If you don't know what's coming, it's gonna jump scare you. It's Friday the 13th. It's kind of the deal.
Sorry about that.
Alright. 2 consecutive dubs. That one, we had to do a little bit of a pivot. The old pivot. Alright. Is he really dead? I don't know. Let's see what happens when we hit start. Oh, he's not dead. Not dead. Moving on down the line. Mark's run was going really well, too. Really, really well. Alright, so we're gonna move on. Doodle 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 doodle. Boop boop boop. The Paul run. The Pulverizer. The Paul-tastic one. Mr. Paul. Paul. Boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Bam 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 bam. Boom boom boom. They don't trust Paul with weapons, so you have to do a lot more to get it. They're like, look, Paul, we know that you're trying your best here, but it said that you were, prone to setting fires. What's up, Dre? Okay, not Paul. Paul's like, oh yes. Oh, you're gonna give me some oh, and an axe. We're gonna jump over here and get a vitamin to be safe because we're a slower counselor, so, you know. We just want that security. We know it's there. There's another one here. Oh, there it is. Cool. Boop. Just make sure that you don't accidentally
do what we just did with Mark and grab the wrong thing. And look at this. Are we really having a 2-minute torch with freaking Paul? Wow. That's impressive. There's a quick way to get there, and then there's the way we're gonna get there. Oh. Paul pulling a Debbie and taking his time and getting a vitamin when he should be paying attention to his friend. Just getting a little bit of security here in the beginning. Doesn't hurt. Except for whoever just got perished. But since it's only one counselor run, then it's fine. Could be hitting somebody up there, could be going towards the children's. So we're gonna go and play it safe, and then we can cut back to the right if we have to, if he's not here. Yep, we missed him. He was right ahead of us. He was right ahead of us. Oops, almost pulled that off. Oh, I got crow-dunked. Got Z-bagged. That was close. Back scratchy zombies. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Is there a safer way to get into there? Is there someone over here somewhere? I don't know if that's necessarily safer. Potion or vitamins here, right? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Why did you spawn weird over there? I guess I need to at least know where he is. I think that means he's coming here. So that means that technically I should be able to run the opposite way and run into him. Unless he warps past me, which he could. He does that sometimes. But I should be like, I'm running towards him like Leroy Jenkins. That's the second time the knife almost knifed me in the head. There he is, see? Yeah. He didn't go in that house. He didn't go in the next house. Back scratchy zombies. Means he's in the cave loop now. So probably this cabin here is where he's headed. Probably. So I should probably hang out at the entrance. Because you might skip it all. Yep, he skipped it all. He ran through all of that shit. What a wonderful fellow. Make me go do some freaking lake loop shit. What a wonderful guy. What this Jason, I heard he's a wonderful fellow. I'd love to have him over for some lobster bisque. Oh, here he is right now. And Z-bagged. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, and then that guy came up and gave me a Hadouken. Hey kids. Don't let anybody ever say that Paul doesn't care about a paycheck. And we are out of there. Paul was pretty promising to start, bud. You lost him. Good job. There's a vitamin here. Little menuing. Little menuing. Oh, yeah? I'm assuming I should just guard the lake. No, he was just on the lake. What do I mean? What do I mean? What do I mean? I mean, it's a safe place to camp until he makes a move. And move back to the caves. Get a back scratch along the way, though. Back scratches a day makes the stress go away. A pitiful, paltry, pawful, powerful Paul. Freaking, what is that, 11:39. But the streak continues, 3 in a row. And 11:39 for Paul. Now we can catch up on chat. 3:28 incoming, that's fine. Out with Paul, yep. Hey, the Mega Man. Hey, Dre. So what is the low percent run category on this game? Only 0 has an entry on it. I don't know what low percent. Low percent. Stone only. I think stone only is low percent. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Beat the game as fast as possible without grabbing any items. No lighters, potions, or weapons upgrades are allowed. This means defeating Jason on all 3 days using the stone only. Yeah. Oh snap! Yeah. He's awesome. He wants more people to put up times on that board. So you know that's something I'd love to passively be working on. That just wow. I mean, you have to learn how to do it path fight wise to make it manageable. Because I couldn't imagine doing day 3 Jason with a stone like. I can get through day 3 Jason, you know, without getting hit if I'm really trying my best, but like it's not in a speedrun sense. So, if you know, I don't think it's fast. I guess I don't know. It would be faster if you could probably do cabin fights, maybe. No, it wouldn't. It just depends. He's amazing at that. It's insane to watch it, but like, and even Slackinator thought that when he was doing his damage list that it wasn't more manageable than doing. Cabin fights to do the damage to not get hit versus 0 has to learn how to do pathing and jumping and stuff like in a way where it's just like you watch him and he knows exactly when to be procced into a jump sequence based on Jason's movement, whether or not he's going to be able to get a hit in, or it's literally just to get through a couple cycles of Jason's movement to get a hit in, and it's for beastly people that can do it, and not everybody can do it. So it's, you know, it's those that can't do it love to watch people that can. Type situation. Hey, happy Jason Day, Katie. Nice to see you. No, I'm running them. I'm running them. Yeah, there's more. There's more going. We've done 3 runs so far. First run was with George, got a 9:36. Then Mark got an 8:27 with the pitchfork, and now Paul finished with an 11:39. And now moving on to the ladies with Laura. So, all right. So we'll reset the timer. Boop, and then. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some runs. This is the day. Like I didn't do it as much as I wanted to do it last time. You know, so that's. I also don't like to step on other people's toes that want to run it. So I'm trying to run it early. That way I can support other people that are running it, and then maybe even get whoever's over here just to go over there and jump over there depending on what time I'm running it till. It depends. It's pretty early still, but I wanted to get my times in with it. And there we go. Reset. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Laura is up. What will Laura do? Or as 0 affectionately calls her Noodles. The Noodles? Because of the arms. There's a lighter. Come on. Somebody else spawn. There we go, there's the knife. Got letter 1. Moving over here. Key, come on key. There's the key. I don't think we needed to do that, but that's just in case. Up, up, down. Up is the code. We go over a screen. There's letter 2. Here's our axe that we procced. Hooray! We have an axe. Let's get a potion. Or a vitamin. Let's get another one. Ooh. No, we don't want to... I mean, we can jump around a little bit still because we haven't got the torch, but now that we're up here in Torchland, in 1 minute and 34 seconds, we should look at the map and see where Jason is. He's over there. That's a really good place for him to be. Probably didn't have to go this way, chose to go this way. You can always jump past something that spawns and see if you can spawn it again. Nope, I don't think it... Oh god, we're right here. Cool. Yep, you're welcome. Ooh. Way to lob it right at the feet there, Laura. Again. Where's that gonna be? It's just here, yeah. Oh crap, I went to George. Oops, don't do that. My bad. Ooh. You know, Laura, you're Laura-ing pretty well. That's the wrong counselor, Laura. Yeah, there's one more Friday the 13th in this year. It's crazy. Oh, it's over. It's over. And I threw bad. Threw bad. Yeah, Aeoni. Or Ioni. Laura gets an F for the moment. It's alright. It's okay. Let's move on. Oh no, it's Debbie. What will Debbie do? Debbie's gonna down her is what Debbie's gonna do. Debbie's not allowed to have knives, apparently. It's gonna be like here now. Here's the knife, right? Jeez. Oops. Debbie knows what's up. Ah, sweet vitamins. Debbie, I don't think you're gonna get there. Nope. Somebody prioritized pills over priorities. Oh. Oh. Debbie knows her priorities. She's got all the diet pills she can possibly carry. Ooh, that would have sucked. Don't worry, Debbie's all hopped up. Jason's appearing in slow motion to her. Zero, if you're listening, I challenge you to speedrun Diet Debbie today. Trying to put my time in right now. Here he goes. I might not get it. It might be close, guys. I might actually have to leave and get, I mean, I don't know, I might have to get another vitamin. It might not count. No, that Z-bag didn't help. Yeah. Awesome too. Oh, awesome too. Debbie. What a downer. Now I have 10. So I guess if I use one, it's fine. Double back scratches though, come on. 10 vitamins. I don't think it procs past 9. So I don't know if there's like a... If I use one, if it'll still be 9 or... Because I think that the challenge rules were... Oh god, he's blocking the door anyways. Now we're just getting through it. Now we're just getting through it, guys. I'm not trying to do any... Oh, I still have 9. No, I don't. I don't think I had 9 at the end. I don't believe I did. I think I only had 8. So I can't really count it. I don't believe, so... That's a questionable one for Debbie. 13, 12. It's probably a fail. Debbie's gonna down her and be getting them groceries, yup. Hey, Corky. Yeah, I remember you from the other day. Yeah. You're from... Is it from Sweden? Oh man, I might be wrong. Finland? Sweden or Finland? We have a lot of international friends. Oh man. Megaman says 13 on 13. Dang, yeah. And with the one of the worst characters, if not the worst character, too. Alright. Now we got that downer out of the way. You know what time it is? It's time for some light, flaky fish. Order yourself now with this fish sandwich. From some place. What place? Who cares? I don't care. Fish sandwiches rule. We all know there's some places that say that they have great ones that they really don't. But they're chemically enhanced that if you consume them one time, you will be brand loyal to think that they're great. But they're no longer great. Use your own choices as to what is really great. Make yourself a great fish sandwich. That's the commercial. Alright guys, let's try and be silly. Here we go. So there's this streamer named Basil Bottler that's on. Check him out. Really cool dude. Really cool. Really cool. Alright. Dre's like... Oh gosh. I like to be silly. Alright, let's get a good time with Chrissy, who I have my 57th play any percent run with. Is a Chrissy run. It doesn't mean we're gonna get one today, but it's fun to think that we could. But, you know, I just want to make sure I give this game some celebratory jamboree style hangout crew place thing time. Words. Jumble. Losing train of thought. Chrissy, run. Let's go. Here we go. Woo! I got plenty of sleep, I promise. And here we go. It's because I've been hanging out in the metaverse. Even with dorking around a 90-second torch. I don't think I'm getting there, but I'm gonna try. You. You. Oh yeah, Laura, thanks for breaking the streak, by the way, for Laura. Ouch. Ouch. Tried to put his hand on my shoulder. I was like, nah, dog. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. That's what's up. Oh, I thought he was going towards the kids. That might be one of my fastest day 2s ever. Oh, whatever. I think he's got me. Yep. He got me. I'm dead. This was not the time for me to learn path fights. That sucked. Oh man, didn't expect that to happen. We had a really good day too. Well, that was the first attempt at runs, and so far, the best so far is actually no surprise here because Chrissy didn't finish his mark at an 8:27. We have next George at a 9:36. We have Paul then at 11:39. Debbie at a 13:12, and Flora and Chrissy haven't finished so far. So what the heck are we gonna do? We're gonna run them again. We're gonna run them again and get a better time on everybody, and then hopefully, yeah. So if you are not used to Friday the 13th runs, you are in the right place. I'm one of the few people on the internet that love to run it. I'm definitely not the best at running it, but I love to run it. If you are looking for one of the best to run it in a weekly sense, I would look up Zero the 14th. He is amazing. Definitely got my time into a world-class speedrun, worthy submission style because of being tutored by him. So I would highly suggest you check out his stream. I hope that he does stream today. But yeah, even if he doesn't, he didn't get a chance to run the first one, so hopefully he will. I guess it isn't so bad if it can be sped run. No, you don't understand. Oh gosh. Oh, is it? We make it look easy because we have spent an obsessive amount of time on it. It is definitely something that is attainable. It is learnable. It is approachable. I would love anybody that's out there that would want to try to submit a time because we're trying to fill out the board because most people are intimidated to the degree where they won't even try to submit a time to fill out the board because it's one of those games that you have to learn how it works, you have to learn the ins and outs. But once you do, it's very attainable, very fun, very accessible, and yeah, it can be sped run. But it's not something that the common person's going to pick up and just do right off the rip. You do have to learn movement, you do have to learn menuing, you do have to learn tricks and stuff like that. But it is not the horror show that certain people on the internet have made it out to be, which has kind of demonized it and all that other stuff, so...
What do you mean? Oh, he makes it out to be horrible. But then again, he doesn't understand the stuff, like the movement and stuff like that. And some of it's for the video and stuff like that. And James Rolfe has actually come out in later years and admitted that he likes the game. So it's not even about that. I just think that unfortunately, because of his video, it was one of those things that made people just all of a sudden. There are people that will not ever do research about stuff. They will see somebody that they like, that person will make an opinion, and they will parrot that opinion even if they don't look into it themselves at all. That is an evident thing in society. That's an evident thing in life. I don't know why it exists. It just that's I think why the term influencer and personality influencing personality is important, because you have the ability to get people to, that's why people want to attach their brands to you. That's why they give you brand deals and stuff, because they know that that type of person, if he associates himself with that type of product, there'll be a percentage, a laydown of people that watch him or her or them or they or whoever, and they will give them, the same attention to the brands that they do, regardless of whether or not they like them. They'll be like, oh, so and so likes them, so I should like them. So and so eats that, so I should eat it. So and so wears that, so I should wear that. That's why most of those people actually come out with their own brands of snacks and clothing, because they're sick of shilling other people's stuff. But it's the point where it's just like, man, like, I don't even know where I was going with this, but brand loyalty. I don't know where I was going with it. AVGN opinions. Yes. So his opinion was that it was a bad game, so therefore there was a sect of people that watched his content that thought, oh, it's a bad game. He thinks it's bad. That's why, like, also it frustrated me back in the day with reviewers and magazines and stuff. If they were a person that was paid to review that type of magazines genre, that wasn't their favorite genre, and they had to review an RPG, they could give a bad review to an RPG, and then they don't even like RPGs. They just were set to review it, and then they gave it a shitty score because they played 3 hours of it, because that's how much they minimally had to play so they could get their review in. And of course, the RPG doesn't even get off the ground for 5 hours or whatever, because of, telling you how the mechanics work and pacing and everything else, and that's usually boring. So then they're like, oh, this is boring, and the slogfest, and the mechanics suck, and the fighting sucks. The next thing you know, it doesn't sell well, and the company closes. So it's just like, at that point, it sucks that certain games will always have that stigma, and this is one of those games where, like, we've talked about it before, but it was only published by LJN, but it was developed by Atlus. Some of the vets in Atlus developed this game back in the day, and their intention was for you to have as deep of an experience that was possible within the limitations of the time to produce the game, and then the size of the cartridges and yada yada yada. At least yeah. Hey Dre, if you don't mind to put a link to Zero's stuff in the chat, if you could, if there's anything that you could put up there, that'd be great. I would totally appreciate it, especially his guide to the game. If you're still listening, that'd be awesome. At least you played Zelda 2 even after the AVGN review. Friday the 13th will be the next game I'll try. Legend of Dragoon is a prime example of the professional review crime. Yeah, if you put it up there, I'll pin it. Just whatever, just a link to his the guide that he just did, the ultimate guide for Friday the 13th. I would just appreciate that. Because I am nothing without the tutorage. I know what I did was I was able to attract the personality like that because I was still running this game, running all the cabins and getting the getting the torch the long way, and I think that I was able to, like, get respect for how fast I was doing it that way. And then Zero came in and watched my streams for a while, and then luckily, he tutored me through Fast Torch, and it was freaking awesome to know Fast Torch. Boop. And yeah, the pinned message is yeah. I don't make sure that you guys check that out. Oh, this is the message I should pin then. Replace pin message. Yes. Thank you, Dre. Thank you. You are the best. That's what community does. They give credit where credit is due. I could have easily pinned my record or whatever up there, but I was wanting to find a way to give credit the last time I did it, but because like literally he knows that I knew a lot about this game, but he is one of the gurus on YouTube about it. So for me to have been able to pick his brain, be in his streams and pick his brain, him jump in my streams, it's just been exponential as far as like the growth of my knowledge of a game that we obsess about, and it's because it's the hate, man. You gotta hate the hate. What's going on, Frank? Frank G. Alright, guys, I have to check on the puppers because he has been outside and it's been 20 to 50-mile-an-hour winds and he's just sitting out there. So I've been on stream for almost 90 minutes now. So let me check on him real quick, use the restroom, and we will get back into the next set of runs. Again, the first wave, all 6 counselors were ran at least once. And in last place was Laura and Chrissy, both with a not finish. Laura died in the cave, and Chrissy died to Jason because I didn't get the sweater, and I unfortunately had too many day 3 cabin fights to be able to overtake the thing. And in a speedrun sense, I'm the guy that's tanking the hits and not trying to avoid damage on day 3 cabin fights, and that's just my playstyle. So then we have Debbie in 4th place with a 13-12, trying to do a failed Debbie diet run. I think that we got 8 vitamins because we had to use one. We had 10, but I think we got down to 8. 3rd place net right now currently is Paul with an 11:39. Then 2nd place is George with a 9:36. And then 1st place currently is Mark with an 8:27, and he won with the pitchfork. It was a pitchfork victory. So, all right, I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk about your favorite Friday the 13th games, and then I might throw a poll up about what's next. I got a couple things in the hopper so far. You guys want us to play Bart versus the World. You want us to play Sonic the Hedgehog. Both of those things are coming, I promise. I don't just say those things. I promise they're coming. Because they're not asking me something to do something crazy like 104% Hollow Knight run or whatever. So, yo. Yeah, 3 seconds. And the last time I checked, I was 55th place, so I lost a couple spots by not running it for a while, but it's all good. I ain't stressing, man. The last one I submitted was like 4 months ago or something. It's all good. I'm having a good time with it, and I know that I'll take whatever I want when I put my times in on it. But right now, we're just having fun, just celebrating speedrunning Friday the 13th. Be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, let's run the ladies first. Since we did the gentlemen first last time. Where did the marker go? Well, kinda need that. Where did the marker go? Huh. Oh, it's underneath the board. There we go. There it is. Horrible. Alright, guys. I really appreciate all your help, Trey. Okay, guys. Second wave of runs. We'll start off with Chrissy. That wasn't as close as I thought it was. I went the wrong way. It's all good. We'll get there.
Hmm. I'm doing really bad. W2. Ouch. Yeah, this run is super scuffed. And start trying to finish it out. Haha. Got here first. Can you believe that I knew he was chasing me the whole time? There's no room for error there. That's crazy. Feel an invisible enemy running around the map. Z-bagged. Beep beep. In and out. As we get back over here. And then as soon as we go down this path here, you're gonna be like, here's a jump scare. He's in this cabin probably. Nope. I should have just kept running. Oh, there he is. There it is. Chrissy redeems herself and takes first place on the second run. It's an 8:24. Catch up on chat. Kind of giving Castlevania vibes, Gordon says. Is that Mom's head? Yeah, that's Mom's head. Charlie Zulu says, how goes the battle? It's going. We're not, we're just getting warmed up, you know. I haven't done dedicated, Jason refuses to be a memory. That's the other guy. That's true. That is true. Again, if you're new to the channel or if you're just tuning in, please make sure to check out the pinned link whenever you get a chance, especially, you know, if you're interested in the game. Zero will give you all the tips that you need to get where you're trying to go, depending on what type of runner you're trying to be. So, alright. Time for Debbie Downer. I'm not going to go for a Diet Debbie run this time, that way we can actually get Debbie a decent time, because Debbie's time was contingent upon me trying to get that run in, and I think I failed a little bit at the end. Bibbidi bibbidi. Liberty bibbidi. That's that other guy. Yeah, the chief refuses to come in 20 to 50 mile an hour winds, and he's like, you know, just sitting out there like one of those ads where the wind's blowing in your hair, and you just got like the drink in your hand, and yeah, the sun in your face. That's how he's huskying out there right now. He's pulling full husky mode. Yo, two mops! Happy Friday the 13th. Give me the knife. Give me the knife. Yep, nice wins. Get the keys, or the knives to the keel spawn next. There it is. Going down and up on that path so we can get a guaranteed better weapon before we go back to the cabin. Down, down, no, down, down, up, down is the code. Take the note. Take the machete, or no, I'm sorry, the hatchet. Get my vitamin here. Get my vitamin here. I don't like that spawn, but we'll take it. Down path 1. Down path 2. Securing flame at 218. Now we have no idea where Jason is because we didn't look. So we can do what we always do when we run out of booze. Just kidding. That's a vendor quote. But this is always a safe place to hang out when you don't know what to do. What's up, Tech? Oof, yeeted off the other side. Yeet. I missed the knife. Yeah, I don't remember zombies either, Katie. That's a good question. Maybe they're just the corpses of all the people that have... Ah, these back scratches feel so good. My God, that's what I want in my Friday the 13th. More scratches at the back. Oh, thank you so much. This is the best massage I've ever had. Thank you. I know I dropped it over. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know I dropped it over there somewhere. Oh, I could do something. I could do something, but I am already in my pajamas. Oh. More back scratches for me. Back scratchy zombies. Doot 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 doot. Ooh, I passed it. I passed it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Silly old Debbie. Confusing that poor zombie.
You know what? Nah. Let's catch up on chat. Sorry about them kids. Just don't feel like that. Don't feel like dealing with that fight. Get some more back scratches, catch up on chat. Let's see. Also, when did Jason get rewinder time powers, Gordon says. Sure, Jason was a zombie, so yeah, there are zombies. Yeah, okay. Except the dead stay dead, except for Jason. Everybody calm. Alright. Debbie improves her time to a 9:48. Woo! Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the reacts. Appreciate that. I didn't miss anybody's comments. Frank said they used to have a husky when they were younger. Dog at the zoomies like crazy. Thanks for the GGs. Thanks for the GGs, Gordon. Thanks for the GGs, the Mega Man. Alright, so guess who's next? It's everybody's favorite. It's Laura. Time for a Laura run. Take a sip of this water. I suggest you stay hydrated. It's something that we don't remember to do quite often, and we wonder why we're grumpy, or we're crampy, or we're angry, and it's probably because we need to have some hydration in our life. I'm not saying specifically what to hydrate yourself with. That's nondescript. I'm choosing water. So, you know. Anyways. Can't you just walk off a cliff in the cave? Yeah, yeah. That would be the fastest way to end a Laura run. How fast can we end it? Just walk her off a cliff, it's fine. It's fine, skis. You choose organic coffee personally? Hey, sweet. Sweet skis. Go find Jimmy Woods. Okay. Gotta go find Jimmy Woods. Check. Jimmy.
Jimmy. Man, that's a fast torch. It's gonna be close. Gonna be close. Gotta find you, Jimmy Woods. You're gonna teach me how to get 50,000 in Double Dragon. I don't care. It means I have to steal your lunchbox. Oh, I was supposed to stay there. Shit. No, that's not where I'm supposed to stay. Shit. Forgot the knife again. Where are you, dude? You're here. Z-bag. Here it is, right here.
And Laura takes first place with a 732. You are the coffee filter, I get it now. The noodly one is now in first place with the 732. First place of the finishes we've had so far. I believe that's the 6th finish overall. Let's keep track of those, just so we'll know how many we do. Let's at least try to beat Jason 13 times, right? Seems right. All right. Georgie Porgy Puddin' and Pie. Can you beat a 936? We'll see. It's not really where we want to be. Ooh. I thank you. Okay. George, that's not a good way to start. Getting plugged in the head a million times. Get out of the woods. Half your health is gone.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, I'm too slow to catch up with that. Somehow we're still alive. Not good. There's a lot more vitamins for George to chew on. That guy scratches back way better. It's almost like he's the back scratchy king. Anyway. George is not improving his time. But he does clock in at 9:44. Do 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 da 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 do 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 da da do 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 da 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 da. Ten likes on this, that's pretty good, Did we gain any subs so far? Hopefully we did. Really trying to get to that 3,800. Let's see where we're at. Nope. And unfortunately somebody unsubbed, so we lost one of the ones from the last night's huge drive, but we're only 3 subs away from 3,800, and the goal is 4,000 by the end of next month, and I know that we can do it. I really do. I really know in my heart that we can do it, guys, because we have the best community here, and yeah, everybody is going to know it sooner than later. But right now, we're the best kept secret on YouTube, and we really appreciate everybody hanging out, guys. You guys are amazing, creating an amazing community, very cool community, and I'm glad that you know, it's fostering itself organically, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I know people can do it the easy way or the right way, and you know, you can bot yourself up to 10,000 subs and not have anything going on in your channel, or you can have a channel of substance that has a bunch of amazing content, authentic content, you know, that really resonates with the community and stuff like that. And to me, that's what matters the most. I would rather crawl on my hands and knees inches than, you know, walk miles to get there easily. So
Well, there's sometimes there's like sometimes like some people have gotten on here because like we have some tech videos on here that's just like really just stuff that we had to come across that we had to deal with ourselves, and there'll be people that'll sub because like we helped them fix an Xbox controller with the solution that Braden found a way to simplify in a short form that was different than other people were, because people like to pad it out for the time. Braden's like, I'm sick of this shit. When I find something that helps me, I want to make a short about it and simplify it so that they don't have to wait 5 minutes to get the solution. Hey, if it's a 5 minute video to tell you to hold two buttons, then I'm going to tell you in a minute. And so basically he did that, and we got a lot of traction off that short, and it did really well. And so people that helps, they'll subscribe because it helped them. And then maybe like that happened 3 years ago, and they don't watch any of the content. They just help for the tech video, and they're like, "Why am I subbed to this channel?" And they'll unsub. And that's probably what it is more than anything. Yeah, authenticity. Yeah, absolutely. What the hell? Like, what the hell, right? Shit. I couldn't imagine like not doing my playthroughs, like running old good ones and just talking over them, not being authentic and stuff like that. Like eventually I'd like to eventually be on stream. We haven't done that yet, and like or if like somebody needed to see the controller inputs, I could do that. That's fine, but I mean, I'm close enough to the mic where you can hear me do it. You know what I mean? Like you can hear like like it's there, but I appreciate that. Authenticity means a lot to me. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and you know, to each their own. But to all the people that are rocking out there in an authentic style, those are the people that I really admire. So, all right, I've been consuming a lot of fluids. So let me use the restroom real quick and check on the Chiefos and see if he's still sitting out there in the blustery day. And we will get to the gentleman and do runs numbers. What would be 10, 11, and 12. Man, I appreciate that, Mega Man. I appreciate that. It really makes me happy to hear that. You know what I mean? Like, I believe you truly feel that way, and to hear those type of things makes me so happy. It just makes me happy.
Alright, sorry about that. Had me a small stack of salt and binnies. Had to have me some little snack, little pick me up there. That's true though, Gordon. That's true. I think that's why people get intimidated by to do a face reveal. Punch Out, Skater Die, and Bill and Ted are all three-way tie. Get those votes in. You know my rule. And if you don't, it's if there's a tie. I pick something that's not on the list. So far in the last couple of polls, we've voted in Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and Bart versus the World as potential games. Not potential games, games that we will run within the next week, so... Can't believe they started running Bart versus the Space Mutants again. That's crazy. He has been liking it though, so I'm digging it too. I'm digging it too. I will always dig the games you guys are digging too. So, all right. Thank you. I'm back. The dog does not want to come in. It shouldn't make me worried. He's a 6-year-old full-blooded Siberian Husky, so if he can't handle 30 to 50 miles of winds, then unfortunately, he's been downbred to the point where he can't handle it. I mean, maybe he's a wuss because he's in the house, here, but I don't think so. He's actually out there because he likes it. There must be something in his, intrinsically within his nature that makes him, love the fact that that wind is blowing so hard in his face and all that, so. Holy shit! Brother. Gordon. I was looking at the shelf of NES games, and I stared at Adventure Island 3 times, and I almost put it on the list, but because I used the word obscure, I thought I can't put that on there because it's not really obscure, so I didn't put it on the list. But it is a game that I have gotten all the way to the end, or almost towards the end, and never beaten, so it's definitely on the list of games to beat this year. Double Dragon 2, Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Turtles, Adventure Island. There's going to be a list of games. It's going to be like, which game do I have to beat? I have to beat one of these games on the list. Which one? So it will be on that probably list. Because there's games I got to kick off the list. Like a couple years ago, me and Braden just locked it in and beat Castlevania, Metroid, and Kid Icarus within a summer. And there were all 3 games I had never beaten. So, yes, when we put the community to the test and they want to hang out with me while I'm figuring that stuff out, I am very, very happy to work on a game like Adventure Island and also games like Battle of Olympus and stuff I've never beaten before. So good bring up on that. Don't have to pin that or remind me because I have that cartridge looking at me on my shelf and it's so much fun. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and stop procrastinating. If you're just joining us, we've done 7 runs so far, 6 runs. We've done 9 runs. We've successfully done 6, I think. In the lead so far is Laura on her second try with a 732, followed by Chrissy on their second try with an 824, followed by Mark with an 827, but that's a pitchfork victory. Then we have George with 936. That was their first try. Debbie with a 948 on the second try with the Debbie, and Paul in last place with an 1139. So Adventure Island actually sounds good, though. I have voted Bill and Ted here on the poll. Okay. I tell you what, if people vote on the Bill, if there's enough votes on the Bill and Ted one, then we'll flip a coin if it's going to be Bill and Ted or Adventure Island then. Because I've never beat either of those, so I wanted to put something on there, like that too. So, okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and do let's do a stupid George run. Or did we do a second George run? We did 2 George runs because he didn't improve his time. It's a Mark run now. That's right. All right, Mark run. Mark run. Let's do a fun one. And go. Okay. Ugh.
Woo! That's a pretty damn good time. Mark destroys the competition and knocks his time down from an 8:27 to super first place. And we're starting to get into some serious territory here with a 5:32. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Only 3 votes in the poll. Come on, guys. It's a tie. Come on, vote above the poll. Appreciate some love there. Likes are at 12. Good, good. Yes, yes. Are we getting there? Oh God, yes. 2 more subs. We're only 1 away, guys. 1 away from 3,800 subs. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. I'm hoping to God we can get it on this stream. I was really hoping so. I was hoping yesterday on the Zelda stream, but we got a phenomenal 9 subs on that stream, guys. You guys are amazing. So 1 more sub, guys, and we will be at 3,800 subscribers. The goal is 4,000 at the end of next month. So at pace, you guys are helping hit pace up. And I know we can do it, man. I know we can, because then we'll be halfway through March and we'll have a month and a half to do it. 6 weeks to get 200 subs. I know it's possible. I know it is. I know it is. You guys are amazing. So this has definitely motivated me and Braden to work even harder to get some really good content up for you guys. And I'm so thankful, and thank you guys so much. Amazing, amazing. Alright. So next person is going to be the 3,800 sub. Okay. 532, man. I got a 532 for y'all. Woot woot. That's right. Okay. Let's do a pulverizer run. Here we go. The impulsible run. Try to get a sub 10 minutes is about impulsible. I just decided I didn't want that lighter, apparently. It's important to do a quick check to see where he's at. He's up in the cave deals. So we get our knife here, we get our key spawn. Yes, yes. And up down in this path, we'll assure that we'll get a hatchet to spawn here on our exit of this situation. We go up, up, down, up, and then we go up again. And to the right, the note will spawn. Grab the note. And then we back out, grab our hatchet. I'm going to run to the left and grab a vitamin. Curve up around there. Go to the right, grab another one on the way out. Yes.
Go down this path, keep going to the right. Flop. Keep going to the right. Up, up, and then down. And you'll see the torch take it. We got it within 2 minutes, which is an amazing time for Paul. We'll try to curve back this way this time. Yeah, it's impossible for us to get to where we need to be, so we'll go this way. Probably should go head them off at the lake. Just want to collect a couple vitamins on the way. There's a chance I'll cut him off here, but you're gonna probably hear a beep in a moment where he's at the kids. No, I did cut him off. Should just kept going through. I was gonna get Z-bagged. Sorry, kids, that you had to see that. Gonna hear a beep probably. No. Back scratchy zombies. Dun 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 dun. Paul likes to get his back scratched by a zombie instead of trying to help the kids or his fellow friends. The counselors are gonna die because Paul doesn't give a fucking shit. You think this is gonna be my career? This is just a job for me. I'm in for the back scratches, the vitamins. I'm gonna be a track star. You can see how fast I run. Ah, just what I needed. See a little back scratches before I fought you. Come here. Freaking get it. What does a guy gotta do to get his back scratches on here? There we go. We got in the sub. We got in the sub 10 with Paul. And his friend had to watch him kill him, and right in front of him. What a crazy day at work I had, Mom. We had fish sticks for lunch, and I killed Jason in front of Mark. It was crazy. Don't ever sign me up for a summer job again. I told you I have a blossoming rap career. All still tied. Alright, well, we've run everybody twice, so... yeah. As Lumberg would say, yeah. So we ran everybody twice. Let's just see what we can do here now. Let's see what we can do. Oops. So many. I mean, it's Friday the 13th. We're only gonna have one more of these this year, so I figure I gotta run this. You know, I'm running it. I said I beat it 13 times. I think we've only beat it 8 times so far. I think It's like 8. Still got like 5 more to go. Let's just run. Let's see if we can get some good times in. Let's do some. Let's just not worry about running all the people now. The winner of the contest was probably Mark, and that's because Chrissy just didn't get a good laydown. But yeah, Mark got the 5:32. Second place went to Laura, crazily enough, with the 7:32. Then it was Paul with the 9:30. Crazily, and no. That was Chrissy with the 8:24. Then Paul with the 9:30. George with the 9:36. And then Debbie in last place with the 9:48. So now we're gonna lock in and see if we can get some times. Let's see if we get some times. Be prepared for a million resets, unfortunately, but maybe not. We'll see. We're just gonna run them as they come, just get some of them in. Yeah, that's what I really wanted. Unless Jason ends up in the worst cabin in the game. That's pretty manageable. That's manageable. Here we go. There's a respectable 613 for Chrissy now. Getting there. Getting there. Way too far. It's gonna be a good one, guys. No. If I don't screw it up, it's gonna be a good one. Oh. Why am I doing this again? Bastard. Why am I doing it again? But I'm doing it again. I'm getting to go all the way around instead of to the left. I'm going to the right. It's fine. Maybe I'm right, I don't know. I thought I was supposed to wait there. No, it's the same person. Dumb. Yeah!
Yeah! Jason served up fresh and hot, the 10th time to stream in just a scotch under 5 minutes. Best time of the stream. Yeah, getting myself down into my world record, or not my world record, it's not a world record, but my top 100. I mean, it's 57th place, so that's a combination of a lot of things. Just to get it, I mean, that was a good seed, and I just screwed it up. I mean, that was a good seed. I just screwed it up, but it's still sub 5, which is phenomenal. And I'm gonna do 3 more, and then we'll call it. One more sub, guys. I just need one more sub to hit that 3,800. Just crested right there on the edge. The Zelda stream was awesome, though, yesterday. Really enjoyed that. Personal best all-time on that stream, guys. If you didn't know, on that stream, I got my personal best Zelda time. 43 minutes and 47 seconds. My first sub 44-minute time. It was so much fun, so insane. It was just amazing, so I would really like to top that off. I wanted to get to 3,800 subs on that stream, but if we could do it on this stream, that would be pretty cool. So one more person can be the person to do it. But I digress. We're gonna keep going. Let's see here. Make sure you check out 6th place, 100%, plus many other accolades in this game. Guide to Friday the 13th is pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you check that out, please, because I owe Zero a lot as far as like being able to give me the tools and the knowledge that he was able to obtain, and not be gatekeepy about it, you know, and be awesome. And then you can be awesome too. But one more person, hit that sub button if you're not subbed, or tell your friend to come hang out and start doing it, because you know they want to hang out in this community and be part of retro goodness, stuff like this. And we're gonna go ahead and get one of the last 3 runs in, and let's really knuckle down on it. One moment, please. Alright. Three more, put him on the floor. Let's go, let's go. That's not gonna be good. Nope. That's doable. Okay. Way far knife. What the hell is that about?
That's a phenomenal day one. There we go. Scared. Come on. Beepy beepy. Bonk. There's a 618. That's not horrible. What's up, Corky? Yo! It's the 11th victory. 2 more, and we'll call it for this Friday the 13th. The 13 defeats of Jason. Having some fun with some speed run. Thanks for the GGs. No. No. I guess. No. No, I've changed my mind. Yes. And I want some really good pizza. Like some really good pizza. Right? Is it right? Yes. And then left. Or left then right. That's right. Yep. Right on time. Leroy Jenkins. Think you're gonna get me in a day 3 cabin fight without the sweater? Thought you were gonna kill me? Probably gonna kill me out here, but y'all know I tried my best. Y'all know. Oh, that is here. Hey, I can do it a second slower.
That's number 12. Is he really dead, Strange? I don't know. I've killed him 12 times. Thanks to Mega Man. Thanks for the GGs, Strange. Crazy, right? Please make sure if you check out Zero the 14th, if you don't know him, check out the link. Make sure that you subscribe to him. Make sure that you notified when he goes his lives. I'm assuming he's gonna do something, but you know, not 100%. But yeah, he didn't get a chance to do something on the last one. So there's Friday the 13th. So this year, I definitely wanted to make sure I showed up, at least put my footprint back down. I gotta get, you know, get some runs in under my belt before I can get close to that. 330 is what it is adjusted as my world record. My 57th place record is a 330. So like that's crazy circumstances to get under there. My dog has been outside for the entirety of this stream, almost 3.5 hours, just sitting in winds between 20 and 50 miles an hour. That's insane. We are going to do one more run, guys, one more run, and then we will call it for this Friday the 13th on this sesh. If I do run another session, it will probably be more dedicated towards just straight up trying for the record. Those are long, they're kind of boring. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, I'm just waiting for a good seeds to even run, so there's a lot of resets. Sometimes it's 5 and 10 and 15 minutes worth of resets to even get a run in that's even trying to get there. So, you know, this is more of what I wanted to do, to be able to celebrate the game and enjoy it, and hopefully drive to 3,800 subs. I didn't check again, but we were just one away. We did get 2 on this stream, which is awesome, to make up for the one that we lost last night, but it's been a really fun to be pushing towards that number, which we're trying to ultimately push towards 4,000 at the end of next month, and I know that we can do it, guys. I know that we can, but I'm keeping to run these runs. I'm gonna do one more, guys, one more fun one, and we'll, you know, let's see what we can do. We beat it that last one by a second. 1 second. But I appreciate 13 likes on the Friday the 13th stream. 13 likes we got guys. Did we get that other sub though? Did we get it? Ah, I keep refreshing it, hoping it's gonna be there. 37.99. We're so close. So close. Alright. Let me get that pulled back up real quick. You guys are awesome though, you guys are truly awesome. Alright. Alright guys. One more, and like I said, we'll call it. So let me go ahead and get that disengage there, so I can be used to what time it is here. There. Did I have to put, what did I? Okay. You guys about to be honest with me and tell me who the poll victory is. I'm having an issue there. Alright, here we go. One more. Boom. That's not gonna be the one. No. Alright. Here we go! Yeah.
quiet. A little too quiet. It should beep about now. That's awkward. I'll say that. There it is, right? Yeah, okay, we can deal with that. We can deal with lower cavern. Oops. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Get him to play at the end real hard.
Alright guys, if I end the poll, tell me who won it. Close poll. Who won the poll?
It closed the poll and it did not tell me the results. Did Punch-Out win the poll? I don't know, that's weird. Hopefully, yeah. I don't know who won the poll, so I'm gonna assume it was Punch-Out, but I don't know, because it glitched out and wouldn't let me know. So, if anything else, thank you for everyone that stopped by for this Punch-Out, or this Punch-Out. Yeah, this Friday the Jason Punch-Out 13th Punch-Out. Bill and Ted and something else. Then there was a tie between Bill and Ted and Punch-Out. This Punch-Out had a couple. So it means I picked something that's not even on the list. Wonderful. Thank you very much to everybody, and again, please check out the pinned guide for Zero's guide for Friday the 13th if you're interested in running this game, because you will definitely learn so much. Thank you everybody that stopped by. Thank you to my mod Dre. Really appreciate you. Thank you Frank G. Thank you to Mega Man, as well as Gordon Shep, and 2 Mops 420. You're awesome. Thank you to Tech Guy, and as well as Katie. I know that EFJ was in here earlier. Thank you very much to them as well. And yeah, I think that's it, right? Mega Man, Gordon, Quirky. Thank you, Quirky, as well as Strange Axel. So you guys are all awesome for hanging out and stopping by during the stream for Friday the 13th, and we had some really great times, man. We had a couple sub 5-minute times, and had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. So you guys are phenomenal. Stay tuned for more amazing Vid-Bits action later today. I don't know what it's gonna be, but obviously we have some things that we're supposed to be doing for you guys, and so some of that will be coming up soon. The Bart versus the World, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, as well as something different, because yeah, I don't know, we'll see what it is, but thank you to everybody that stopped by, guys. You guys are phenomenal, and hopefully we will hit 3,800 today. I think that we will. I mean, I just make sure to continue to like, share, and subscribe to let people know more about the channel, because we are big things popping, little things stopping. Just trying our best to stay in our lane, and we know good things will come by being ourselves authentic, and we will find synchronicity with all the people that like the type of stuff that we do, and you guys do. So thank you so much, guys, and until next time, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.